prompting.
I'm going to explain what Aperture is in 2 minutes, but to find out how you can use it creatively in your photography, you'll have to watch Aperture Part 2, the sequel. Aperture is simply a hole inside your lens that lets the light into your camera. Think of it as your A-hole. A tiny A-hole lets a little bit of light in, and a big A-hole lets a lot of light in, just like your pupils in your eyeballs. Your pupils are tiny when you're in the bright light, and they're wide open when you're in the dark. Why do they get wide open when they're in the dark? So you can see better. Same idea with Aperture. But unlike your pupils, you have control over the size of your A-hole. For example, if you're shooting in low light, you want to set your aperture to a wide open diameter. Each diameter setting on your lens has a corresponding number, and these are called f-stops. Here are the basic aperture numbers used in photography. Each of these signify whole f-stops. Now, your camera may show apertures in thirds of stops. Here's the confusing thing. The bigger the hole is, the smaller the f-stop, and vice versa. So if f2 is a big hole and f22 is a tiny hole. Who came up with this? We have no idea. But we do know, here's what you need to know. When you open up your aperture one full stop, you are doubling the amount of light that you let into your camera. For example, if your aperture is set at f11 and you change it down to f8, you are letting in twice as much light on your camera. The same works in reverse. By switching from f8 to f11, you're reducing the light in half. So, aperture controls the amount of light that gets into your camera. That alone is a crucial component in photography. Do you want to know how you can use your A-hole to do some pretty creative stuff? Then watch our next video, Aperture Part 2, the sequel. Got the picture?